can... then at least, though, I know when you're going live and I can see you as well. I'm also following you, but not all the time I'm on Twitch. That is if you want to. I don't want to feel forced that you have to join Discord. Anyone else that wants to join Discord, they can do so. How do you do this dough? What, the, which dough are you on about? The phyllo pastry? What, how do you actually make it? It's actually a long ass process, and there is actually not much difference, and it's quite difficult to make, because obviously if you take too long, phyllo in the air dries up and they go crispy, so you want it quite moist still, so it's quite a long process, and you need to roll them extremely thin. So do you know what, they're not actually expensive to buy the packets, and they haven't got any excess amounts of anything in them. You're just better off buying phyllo pastry rather than make it. It's just an absolute time waste and a ball ache. So yeah, it's just not worth even making, believe you me. You're just better off buying it, and I believe you, nobody will want to try and make it. There is not much difference in taste either. You're just better off buying it, believe you me. Right, we're all stacked up, ready to go. Awesome. I'm going to get a non-stick tray as well, because I want to... what have I done with that non-stick tray? Oh, it's behind. No, that's not it. Oh, it's over there. That's why. That's fine. Yeah, you can buy it that way. You can make phyllo pastry, but it's, as I said, it's a bit of a ball ache. You really don't want to be attempting it. You can if you want. There is probably recipes online for you to make it, but believe you me, I don't like making it, and I'm certainly not going to spend hours on end trying to. I suppose I could do it one day, but I just don't see any benefit from making it fresh. There is no benefit. I do not see. It's like sometimes when you're making puff pastry, you just may as well buy it rather than spend so much time. I don't see a great, massive difference, huge difference in, like, you know, pastry. Puff pastry is puff pastry at the end of the day, for me. That's what I think. But yeah, I do agree with like making stuff fresh from scratch and stuff. But there's certain things that I don't. I just think, you know, I'd rather, if I saw a massive deal of difference in flavour, texture, then yeah, I'll be like, definitely make it fresh, do you know what I mean? But when you don't see those qualities, what's the point, you know? May as well just buy it. Save yourself time, so, you know, you're not going to gain any benefit from it, so why not? Ooh, kind of edged that a little bit, didn't I? Okay. Let me just mark this out before I squash it to living death. Might help if I get the oven on as well. I make myself giggle sometimes. Alright, oven on, 180. Right, I'm going to quickly do the apple, so I want to get this in. What do I need to go with this? I've forgotten what I'm doing. Honestly, this is why I write things down, because I'm just like, where am I going with this? Puree, all I need to do is puree that up. Vanilla and cinnamon yogurt, that's fine. And charred apples. Yeah, so I can just get this on now. I don't know why I was like thinking, why don't I need to get this on now? I got my apples here. I'm going to be using, oh hello, some Granny Smith apples. If you use Brownlee apples, the apples will mush up. They won't be very nice, they'll just go weird. So This is why I'm using Granny Smith apples. So I'll wash my knife very quickly. I don't know where I can find this. They have it usually in the chilled section rather than the frozen section, but I don't know if they freeze it. Do they freeze it? I'm very not too sure. I know they do it chilled. They do it fresh, chilled. Alright, slicing the apples now, guys. Nice precision cutting. Awesome. So, that's a little bad bit. One for me to chew on. Watch your fingers, watch your thumb. Sorry, I didn't like that one. A bit too thick. You don't have to do it this thin if you don't want to. You can do it thick. It just might take a little bit longer to cook, that's all. I'll do one at a time. Honey. A little bit of honey. I'd say it's about a teaspoon. Teaspoon of honey. I'm going to heat that up first, just slightly, and then we're going to dust a little bit of cinnamon on these little beauties as well. Good old cinnamon. Nice apples, I know, right? I guess you could Google how to make phyllo. It's a real pain to do. It is. It certainly is. I mean, if you're really, it's hard to find. So, you know, that's a bit of a nightmare. If you're in Ukraine and you can't buy it, that really sucks, my friend. There are recipes online. I don't think I've personally made it, to be honest with you, because I've always been told you just may as well buy it. It's that much hassle. But if you can't get hold of it, there are recipes online. Just have a little Google. Alexandra. You will find it. Or was it Dr. Alexandra? Is that it? Sorry, my pronunciations are awful. I always say this every day. Are you cook for yourself? I do cook for myself. So the foods I make here is the ones I eat every day. Share it with my family as well. So, yeah. So that teaspoon of honey, I'm just swirling around the little pan. Not too hot. That's cool. Come on, don't be a pain in the backside. Don't think it's going to go round, is it? Oosh! Wish I had smaller apples now. Yeah. That's annoying me. Oh well. Just make do with it. There we go. So, we got that on there. We're going to cook these off on the stove. Just let them caramelise a little bit before we put the pastry on. So, just bring them up to like a kind of a caramel kind of colour. Cook them out. Thank you. Now I know what it's called. That's no problem, Dr. Alexandra. Are you really a doctor? Or do you just call yourself doctor? Or is it pronounced something different? Alright guys, I love Granny Smith apples, they're awesome. Got my eggs finished. Awesome. How's your food? Is it good? Oh wow, that's a bit wet. Gotta be careful with that. If you guys are allergic to nuts, please don't use the pecans. That is a no-no. I'm pretty sure you're very aware of that. But I say these things. You just never can be too careful. I'm not saying you guys are stupid or anything, but I always cover myself. Just in case somebody goes, "Oh, but you didn't tell me there was nuts in there." I have now. So I'm just going to give it a good brush. Oh yeah, Squirrel, I found you a new game you could probably play, and it's actually pretty fun, and I think it's still on a sale at the moment. I don't know if you played it, you might have heard of it, or you might have played it. What was it called? Where's my Steam? Oh, I've shut my Steam off. Where is it? It's on my desktop. Oh yeah. Squirrel. I don't know if you might want to try this game. I played it the other night. It was actually really fun. It was called Hotline Miami 2. Really good fun. It was quite entertaining. It's a very retro kind of game, but it was seriously addictively fun. You go around is a little kind of a looking overview, and you have to beat up these guards, and it's quite gory. It's really good fun. Seriously, I think it's like £2 on Steam. I'll buy it for you if you really want to. I wondered if you wanted to stream that. And it's really good fun. I really enjoyed playing it. It is. It's a really good game. I was like, wow, this is cool. It was only like, I think £2. I think I bought it the other day. I was just like, you know, I haven't got a lot of money, but I saw it and I was just like, that looks really good fun. I just really want to give it a go, and I did, and I enjoyed it. And I'm playing the living daylights out of it. So, awesome. So, we're caramelizing these apples. They should caramelize a little bit more. Watch your fingers, guys, because this is going to start turning into like a honey caramel, and it's not going to be too fun. Really don't want to rip this, but I make life hard for myself sometimes. I really do. Right, okay. Right, there's a will, there's a way. Believe you me. Yeah, it's getting really, really wet. Which I should have done this last second. Knew I shouldn't have done it. Bugger me. Don't think this is going to work. I'll do my second one. We'll see how this one goes. I might put more apples in it, so... You know, trial and error, whichever it is. I'm going to stick this in the oven now and see how this comes out. So, that is fine. This is why we do these things. Trial and error. Try it differently. I have currently 1,225 games on my Steam. Odds are I probably know I've given the game you're talking about, unless it's brand new, indie as hell. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's new. Why don't you have 1k views like usual? Yeah, because I had the... not many people know about me, but I had a raid on Monday from Clint Stevens, which pushed out my views like insanity. But yeah, it's just people getting to know me, starting to watch me. It's just my name's not out there yet, so it's just a matter of time now till people just actually find out this channel. There's more and more people coming every day. New people coming saying, "Oh, I didn't know you were here," or it's like, I try and promote myself as much as possible, but you know, you can only do so much as one person.